Hi, how's it going? So I finally did it. I'm making a YouTube channel and a vlog. Or would you call this a vlog? I don't know. I'm not really what it is right now. I don't know if anyone is viewing this or if anyone will view this. I hope someone will. I hope multiple people will. Wow, this is nerve-wracking talking on the spot. Dude, I've watched so much YouTube in my life, and I just sit here wondering, is this what it feels like for every person I've ever watched on YouTube? This is kind of off-putting. I feel like I need something to talk to. I got an idea. Okay, much better. This thing will help me focus my eyes because I'm not talented enough to just stare at a lens and voice everything off the top of my head. Do they come with pre-written speeches? I always wonder when people do these kind of things. Well, okay, here I go. I am finally done the leap of making a channel. And it's not really that I have anything to tell, because there's this really interesting relationship you see with YouTube, that everyone who has a YouTube channel has got life figured out in some way, and they're trying to express a huge amount of information to their viewer, and that they are these informed people that need to push the intellectual torch across the global conscious of this world. I guess I want a YouTube channel for me. I think documenting personal growth is the best way to grow, because I need some kind of signpost to understand what I was before and what I can be now. And then I find it interesting, like, who's going to view this? Because maybe I'm the only person that ever views this. Maybe there's some people outside my circle, hopefully not my friends or family because they'll make fun of me, but maybe my future family. Like, we are living in the dawn of the internet. We are at this miraculous time where the internet is just being founded, and what happens when my great-great-grandchildren in 100 years, if we're all still alive, want to view who their grandfather was? Like, will they be able to access my Instagram and my other more weaker forms of social media that we all create? And will they be able to understand what kind of person I am from, like, pictures and posts? I don't want to rob them an opportunity not to know who I am, or not to know that I can grow. So I guess, yeah, I want to make a YouTube channel for me. I want to call it Teach Me Life, because I love learning things. And I feel like I spend hours on Wisecrack, on Hairlocity, on Luke Thomas's show, on Philip DeFranco, on Fight Tips, on you name it, whatever my hobby of the month is. Absorbing all this information and it all going in one ear and out the other, because I'm just consuming YouTube content. The audience now are both producers and consumers. And I feel like and most of us have only been consumers, and why have this technology if we're not going to produce something as well? And I think another thing is that, like, there is a very critical internet community out there, and it's a lot of energy of a lot of people that has maybe too much free time. I've been them, but they're really critical and they're pretty smart, and the only difference between them and a person creating content is laziness. Why not utilize people's opinions with hopefully not messing up my psychology? Yeah, this is really messy all over the place. I think I should write notes next time. Yeah, so what I'd want this channel to be is a series of playlists. I don't know if it's going to be this, but a series of playlists of different various hobbies that I'm into, and then marking a journey. Whether I'd like there to be a playlist about creating videos on YouTube and how I get better at each video. I'd like there to be a playlist of my boxing, because I do I'm not a good boxer in any sense, but I do like it, and I like to film myself so I can reflect and break down what I'm doing wrong and what I'm doing right and get better, and then have a video log of me getting better. And I'd like there to be a philosophy playlist, because I'm trying to learn philosophy, but it is impossible. It is. I acknowledge that I'm just not smart enough, but it's fascinating. So maybe if I make videos about it, I'll finally be able to figure it out, because the only subject I think I truly understand is stuff I've studied at uni, and that's because I had to sit there writing essays with 1,000 words minimum. And you know, you're forced to create these PDFs of documentation explaining something, and you get your head around it. So like, maybe my relationship with YouTube and making these videos can be the same. I don't want it just to be an update of my life. I want it to be a journey, and I want whoever's out there, or if it's just me myself, helping me learn in this journey. If you're on this channel because you're looking for someone for like a Charisma on Command, or a 5 Tips, or one of the various channels there are, you're not going to find it here. Maybe in 10 years or 5 years and I somehow get absorbed at this. Maybe there's only 20 videos on this. Maybe there's like one video, it's just this one. I don't know the path. The people that create content on the internet fascinate me. And I want to know how they do it. It looks so simple, but in practice it really isn't. And they're learning, and they're getting better. And I just spent the past 10 years of absorbing it. And I want to build a skill. I just want to stop being so lazy. You know, if you just spend your whole day, every day, just absorbing content on the internet, what makes me any different than this guy? You know? Just sitting there staring like a brick at a screen while my cells degenerate. No idea. But thanks for seeing my first YouTube video. I'm gonna try to upload it soon. Or I won't. Bye.
It's time that the jazz musicians take up their original role of leading the public into a more adventurous rhythm.